Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to create your very own in-demand virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 26, 10 things to improve your online presence right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots and lots of things, well more than 10 that you can do to improve your online presence, without a doubt. But I think we've chosen 10 really good kind of quick wins. You can literally do them right now in order to see those improvements.
Yeah, we wanted this to be a really actionable episode of things that you can do right now. And you can probably do all 10 of them today if you put your mind to it. And I think the importance of having a really great online presence is that this is where people are going to go to research you. They might have met you or come across you maybe in a directory or, seen something you might have posted on LinkedIn, something like that. And then they are going to go and have a stalk of you, aren't they, Sam?
Oh, we all love a good stalk. It's so much fun. And when we talk about online presence, it includes every place that you turn up online. So that is all of your social media channels. It's your website. It's on Google. It's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. If someone Googled your name or your business name, anything that comes up, that is called your online presence, anywhere that you appear on the internet, which is kind of scary. Have you Googled your name before, Sam?
Yeah, and I think the first thing that comes up is a porn star.
I am a badminton player in the UK.
Ooh, hey, that's classy. You've just won. You beat me.
That was for my maiden name, and then my new name, I'm a real estate agent, maybe in Australia, something like that, or the US. Yeah. So that could be the first thing is like actually go and have a look at what your online presence is. Have a look, Google yourself. I do it like in an incognito or like a guest Chrome profile so that it's giving me real results.
Yeah,
And have a
exactly.
look, see what comes up. What's written there in the listing under each heading? Like, is it suitable? Can you make some changes somewhere? So yeah, have a look at what your online presence is right now, and you can see where your starting point is.
Yeah, and also, and when you're doing that, click across to images. So don't just
Mm.
look at that first lot of, I don't know, websites and stuff where your name's mentioned, but click across to the images tab because that's quite interesting to see what pops up as well.
Mm, absolutely. All right. Number one,
Yes.
create your custom URL on LinkedIn.
So many people forget about this, don't they? And
Mm.
it's really good for I mean SEO purposes even.
Yeah, it's if you don't know what we mean, have a look at, say, Sam's profile on LinkedIn, have a look at my profile, and you'll actually see that we have chosen the name to have on our URL rather than sort of by default, it's your name and then some numbers. So, Sam, you've actually used My Girl Friday as your URL, haven't you?
Yeah, I did. So that was purely an SEO tactic. When I set up the account, that was the business that I was putting all of my time and energy into. So I decided not to use Samantha Brown as the URL, but actually have the business name instead.
Hmm. Yeah, mine's actually my maiden name still. And that's because I know that it is linked in so many places that for me to change it, it would break all of those links. So at some point in the future, I will change it to be my name. So when you have a think about what you're going to change it in terms of the custom URL, what you're going to change it to, think really clearly about like what's going to be future proofed.
Mm,
And I really like your idea of having your business name.
thanks. I don't
Right.
know where I got that tip from, but yeah, I learned it somewhere.
Nice. Right, number 2 is get some reviews and recommendations across
Yeah.
everywhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I'm quite bad at. I'm really good at asking clients for testimonials after I've done some work for them, but I totally forget all the time. There's Facebook recommendations, there's LinkedIn ones, there's Google My Business that
Mm.
you can get reviews on, and they're really, really important for that social proof.
Yeah, everything these days is about social proof. I don't know if you do this too, Sam, but anytime that I see a Facebook ad for something like a product that I want to purchase, the first thing I do is go and have a look at the reviews to see how legit it is. And it's the same with hiring a virtual assistant. That's a really trust important relationship.
Mm.
Like they need to be able to trust you because they're going to be handing over all sorts of things in their business and opening their business up to you. So trust is going to be paramount. And if you have some social proof of other clients who are clearly willing to put their name to a recommendation and put their reputation on the line, that really shows amazing social proof. So even if you haven't got any clients yet, get some recommendations on LinkedIn from previous employers or colleagues or managers so that you start building up your credibility that way.
Yeah. What's next?
Next is consistent branding across everything.
Yes, everything. So that's every cover image across every single platform you're on. It's your website. It's the whole thing. It's
Mm.
that brand recognition, isn't it? When
Yeah.
people land on something that belongs to you, you want them to immediately know that's Savvy School.
Mm.
That's My Girl Friday. That's Strictly Savvy. I can
Mm.
just tell.
And this goes for your background image in LinkedIn, your
Yeah.
cover, I think it's called cover image in Facebook, wherever your online presence is, whatever site that's on, making sure that you've got your colors, you've got your fonts, like everything is consistent across those. Yeah,
It's
really
your
important.
posts. Have some templates. Make some templates in Canva that are consistent with your brand and use those every time you post across your channels.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, number 4, include your name. This is really important for virtual assistants, especially, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've seen this a few times recently with people that have just set up their kind of online presence. So in their defense, they're still learning. But I've had a couple of conversations recently and just shoulder tapped a few VAs in our community and just said, hey, look, love that that you're talking about your business, but people want to know who they're contacting. And reading your kind of bio or reading your about section, whether it's on your website or your kind of about section on your Facebook page or wherever it is, your description on Instagram, um, people want to know who they're going to be doing business with.
People buy from people, and this is a real
Mhm.
people relationship. Just like I said before, it's about trust. So, if I was hiring a virtual assistant and I went to their Facebook page, saw the phone number, I would want to know who is the person that I'm calling? Who can I expect to answer the phone? Who should I be asking for? How am I going to know that it's the right person that I'm speaking to when I call? So, really important not to miss out your name. Just have like call Joe on and then your phone number. It's as simple as that. Just give people the name
Yeah,
of who they're gonna call.
yeah, it's really interesting. I booked my car in for a service yesterday, and it's a new place that I'm going to Newcastle. It's a new place, and doing it online, all very fancy. I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. And then you actually had an option right at the end to select who you wanted to work on your car, and it had their photos of their mechanics.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know what? I thought, oh my gosh, that's really, now I've got an idea because it's the first time I'm going to this garage that, oh, I might actually recognize some of the people that that I've just looked at,
Mm.
and it just immediately made me feel more comfortable for some reason.
You personalized it, didn't you? Because
It did.
you're doing business with people and a person is gonna be working on your car. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and yeah,
same for virtual assistants.
yeah, and so then when I got a confirmation email and it was from the person that is working on the car, I was kind of like, "Thanks, Greg. See you tomorrow." Like, I feel as though I know Greg who's gonna be working on my car.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Get a professional headshot.
So not always possible immediately.
Yeah.
Um, so when you're first starting out, like a really good selfie, get a partner or a husband or even one of your children to take something as long as it's decent, the lighting's good. But you want to be thinking down the track, absolutely. When you've got some cash to splash, getting a photographer to do some professional
Mm.
imagery of you that you can use across your online presence is key.
Yeah, I just think it just really lifts the level of like how committed you are to your business, how much effort you're going to put into your clients' work and their businesses and how much you're going to care. So yes, the first step is to have be looking out a window, have great lighting, get the best shot that you can, think about the background so that you can get a really nice just on your phone headshot to begin with. But then as soon as you can, it's a really good idea to book a photographer and actually get a professional headshot. It just really lifts the level of your online presence.
Yeah.
All right, number 6 is get some video content on your online presence.
This is the scary one though, isn't it?
Mm,
This is the one that terrifies people the most, I think, video. But it's really important because so many people are watching video on their mobile devices nowadays. It's the videos that are getting the most clicks.
mm. And again, know, like, and trust is so important, and people buy from people. So if they've already seen you, heard you, it just makes it so much easier for them to pick up the phone, have that confidence that you're going to do a great job, and they've already built a relationship with you even before they speak to you. Yeah, really good way to showcase your skills, your confidence, and have a video on all of your platforms. Even an intro video talking about your business and how you help people and what the benefits are of hiring a virtual assistant. Really great piece of content that you could pin to the top of your Facebook page.
Yeah, and look, it doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's one of
Mm.
the things that one of the reasons why people avoid hopping on video because they're afraid that they're going to be judged. They're afraid that it's not going to be perfect. I mean, my goodness, we're not perfect, Joe. I
No.
definitely not perfect. I mean, I'm always like, I don't know, like then I start a sentence and I don't know where I'm going to finish it, but that's okay. No one cares. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, actually, no one cares.
I agree. It doesn't have to be perfect. And the more that you practice, the more that you do video, the more confident you are, the better your videos get. If we think back to the first couple of videos that we did together, Sam, like we've come a long way now, and now we're much more confident talking on video. And I do a video marketing content strategy over in my VA agency, Strictly Savvy. And one of my team members and I answer all sorts of questions about virtual assistants. And so from our very first video to now when we do a video, it's, worlds apart, but it didn't matter in the beginning. People still watched the videos. They still liked the videos.
Yeah.
We still got clients from the videos. We had already built that relationship with those potential clients, and it was much easier for them to reach out because they sort of knew what they were going to get. They knew who they were going to talk to. We had already answered their questions that they had because everyone has the same questions. Yeah.
Yeah, and lots of clients and I'm the same. I do work with people that I just vibe with, that I just get a really good gut feeling. I think, I
Mm,
think we would work well together or I think we'd have fun together depending on what it is I'm looking for. So what better way to give them an idea of who you are as a person than be on camera?
mm,
Warts and
absolutely.
all. Warts and all, baby.
So yeah, we really challenge those who are really committed to doing this well, doing their virtual assistant business well, getting clients and having a great online presence. We really, really encourage and challenge you to create a video. Yeah, all takes practice. All right, number 7, a pinned welcome post.
Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of people doing kind of introductory welcome posts, but they forget to pin them.
Hmm.
Now, if you don't pin them, they're going to get lost in that news feed. And after a few weeks or a few months, however long it's going to take, depending on how much you post on your page, people are not going to be scrolling for minutes and minutes and minutes and
Yeah.
minutes to randomly come across that intro.
Mm.
So do one. It doesn't have to be a video. If that's too far out of your comfort zone right now, that's okay. Write one and have a really good photo of you with it, accompany it, and pin it to the top.
Yeah, and so we're talking about Facebook pages here. So yeah, pin it to the top of your business Facebook page. And I think this is really important. Anyone who who thought, yeah, I might do that, and then thought, oh, I'll put my logo or I'll do some sort of businessy graphic. Honestly, it needs to be your
Needs
face.
to be this.
Yeah.
The money maker needs to be the face. People want to look in your eyes. Can they trust you?
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8 is to create a Google My Business profile, listing profile. What's it
Yeah,
called?
don't know.
Google
Yeah.
My Business.
Either. You know what we mean. It's fine.
Yeah. So this is important it's just another way of having a free listing and somewhere for people to see your business, see where you're located, see the posts that you have on there, see what reviews you have from your Google reviews, and it's just another way to get another free listing and
Mhm.
improve your SEO, improve your online presence, see you in more places. Yeah, fantastic opportunity that everyone should have one.
Yeah, it's especially good for local searches when people are
Mm.
searching for a service or product locally.
Yep.
So if your ideal client is locally, then you have to be on. You should be on there. Everyone should be on there anyway. But
Yep.
if in particular, if you're looking for local clients, then yeah, you
And this
need
is
to
where
be doing
people are
that.
looking for reviews, aren't they? They
Yeah,
they Google your business name, they see it there, and they have a look and see how many reviews you've got. So really super important.
yeah. And as you said, Joe, it's free, so why wouldn't you?
Mm, exactly. All right. Number 9 is a clear call to action on each of your pages on your website, if you have one.
Yeah, yeah. What's the call to action, Joe? Just in case those that don't know what a call to action is.
Yeah, so it's a button or a link or a sentence that says what you want the person who is looking at that page to do next.
Yeah.
Call me, book a discovery call, get in touch, contact me, any of those options, those are all call to actions. Or download a free guide, like that's a call to action. So, what do you want someone to do when they're on your page? Because we think that people just know, oh, of course they know to get in touch with me, but people need to be stepped through exactly what you want them to do, and people like to know what to do next. So,
They
tell them.
do. Yeah, kind of like it's like instructing a child, isn't it? You
Yeah.
wouldn't assume that a child would know, especially a young child would know that they shouldn't step out on the road straight away. You'd be telling them,
Mm,
"Stop and wait." It's the
mm.
same thing with call to actions on your website and your social media posts. You tell them what they wanna do, what you want them to do, and chances are they will then do it.
Yeah, and don't give them too many options. Like, give them one option. What is the one thing that you want them to do on any
Yeah.
post or any web page? Like, what do you want them to do? What's that one thing?
Yeah, and keep it simple, don't overcomplicate it. You don't want a big long sentence. It's like a couple of words, a few words.
Yep.
Read more, contact me, download here, that type of
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And lucky last, number 10 is to put a headshot instead of your logo on your business profile pics, your pages. So
Yes.
all of your profiles that you have a business page or a company page on LinkedIn or whatever it is, personal photo of you, right?
Yeah, yeah, especially if you are a one-man band, you're the face of your business, you absolutely need to be doing that. Once again, it's brand recognition. If you're posting in networking groups, under your personal kind of if we use Facebook as an example, if you're posting on an online Facebook group, via your personal account, when somebody then goes to stalk you and clicks on your business, if they can then see that same image or that same person pop up,
Mm.
that's brand recognition.
Yeah, they know they're in the right place.
Yeah.
And Again, people buy from people. So they want to see you. They want to know that they can trust you. And seeing your face, seeing your eyes means that they can make a decision as to whether they want to go ahead or go further. And it's just, yeah, the next step in building that trust with someone.
Yeah, we should probably also point out people are really judgmental. So think about that headshot that you're
Yeah.
using.
And this is true on your personal profiles as well. Someone will Google your name and see your personal profile. Like, really, if you are looking for clients and you have a business, really think about what you're going to have as your profile picture. So, Sam, I think you have the same picture across everything, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I was sharing that the other day, and I don't have it across everything. I went back to have a quick look. So I lied. Whoever we were talking to the other day, I lied. But I do have it. So I have the same headshot on my personal Facebook group as well as my Girl Friday
Your
business.
Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah, the Facebook page. And it's the same over on LinkedIn as well. And I think Instagram. So
Yeah.
same headshot across
Yeah.
all those.
So people know who they're getting,
Yeah.
that's the right page, that they've come to the right place. So yeah, that is our number 10. So we hope that you now have a few things to put on your to-do list. You might have just a few, or you might have all of these things, but these are super actionable, really important steps to take to improve your online presence, because that is the thing that is going to help you have that know, like, and trust with all those potential clients. Thanks to everyone for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the Savvy School website to check out the amazing members club and find more free resources.
You can find us at savvyschool.co.nz.